I'm gonna drop him off in front of the bar, hogtied.
And then I drop him off the elevator.
I know herbalism.
I am a cleric.
Yeah, but where'd you get your doctorate?
From
bird school. Bird school.
From butt school.
Bird school.
Oh no!
Hey, why do you sound like you're talking through a tin can?
Deep fried.
Because life is fucking awful.
Fried memes.
Brandon, you say something.
I think it's coming from QD's computer, but not the microphone.
That would explain everything.
Lamau, just press X to respawn.
I saw that. Stupid science boy. Can't even make my friend more smarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid science bitch can't even make I more smarter.
Alright.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
You're quiet. You're quieter now, but you still sound tinny.
Yeah,
I'm fine with you being quieter.
Okay, we're gonna do an audio check, apparently.
Alright, exit out of that.
Brandon sounds better.
I think that's the what they're going with.
Brandon, you sound like a 7-foot tall black man. What's the deal?
Yeah. Why would you retweet that?
Hello?
Nope. Still terrible.
So his name?
Hello.
Garbage.
John.
We'll have to play like that. I'm frustrated.
How about now?
No,
Extra
still sounds
garbage.
This is the exact same. I'm not using it, I don't know why. It's just good.
Brandon sounds awesome.
What else is new?
Whoa. Really? He's sitting right next to me.
Yeah, that's what's confusing me, because I'd imagine you guys are sitting right next to each other.
Here, switch bots and see if it makes a difference. Otherwise, it might just be your voice.
What about now?
Yeah, Cobra, are you sure you're not eating tin cans?
No. Don't hate me for my
funny watermark.
Sometimes the world just has to have some coping mechanisms, alright?
That's fine.
Yours is apparently eating things like a goat.
Yeah.
Pretty inexpensive.
Alright, I'm gonna do the recap. So, it's been about a month since we played, so I'm gonna try to go over a little bit more detail than we normally would. So, last time in D&D, the party ventured to Zira, where they were exiled, canoodled their way through the guards at the dock, found out that they wouldn't get all the magic items unless they unblocked a canal up on top of a mountain. So the party set off to find directions to the mountain, got tangled up with all sorts of different types of people, funny characters. Laughs were had, children were taken, people were kidnapped. Mostly a pirate. What is Josh doing? He's just making a fire alarm.
Sorry.
Let's see.
I pickpocket our guide, okay?
You're gonna pickpocket the archaeologist you guys brought along in your party?
Yeah, I got a 16.
What are you digging through his pockets for?
Whatever's good.
See if you can steal a whip from him.
Just what?
Just a whole whip.
I'd take his cool Indiana Jones hat.
Yeah.
His hat is very
Archaeologist like Indiana Jones? Not like Indiana Jones.
I leave the pirate hogtied in front of the tavern. Just I'm gonna have that retcon so I don't have to carry a fucking pirate around.
Yeah, he can get himself undead.
Because then I'll have to put him down to fight and then pick him back up when I'm done.
You have to put him down?
Well, I was about to say we can just put him down.
permanently, right?
I'm telling you, we lure him down the elevator, but while the elevator's on the bottom. We're all criminals here. This is okay.
I'm not evil.
Well, hey, hang out with me a little.
I'm debated. I'm not debatably a criminal.
Just turn around. It's all right.
I'm just a public nuisance.
Yeah. Sober up a little bit so you know what's going on. Actually, hold up.
I just stare into the mirror and yell, "Sickness be gone!"
Can I trade for like some ale for like a good amount of ale?
Yeah, let's just. You guys are just at the tavern, so if anyone wants to do any exchange for. They do have like alcohol and some like weak spirits, but they don't have a lot of food, as we know.
Do they have? Can I get like a barrel of ale?
You can
How are
do
you gonna
a
carry
lot
a
of ale.
barrel of ale?
Well, you're gonna carry it.
Fuck that! I ain't carrying that. I'm carrying.
It's liquid
Yeah,
breath.
and I'm like,
It's your right.
you should definitely carry that.
I'm carrying like an
It's
entire.
liquid bread.
I'm carrying like an entire.
Dude, there's nothing healthier.
I'm carrying a whole container of like roasted meat that some man gave me.
I lower my voice and do you want him like he was when we found him? I kind of like eye toward the monk.
I'm just peeing on the side of the building.
He's already half sober. We need this.
He can carry it.
Wait, what'd you say?
That walking booze hound monster can carry his own ale.
If we don't ration it, it's gonna be gone in a day.
I don't need it.
I want him useful, please. I buy the gallon either way. How much for the barrel? How much does the guy charge for it?
He only wants 50 copper for it. He rolls it out. It's a fairly small, like to medium-sized barrel.
I slide him a whole gold piece.
He just snatches up greedily, and he turns to the orc, and he's like, "Somebody came by for you earlier."
Snort is now the best character.
So somebody came by for me?
Yeah, he says somebody in ninja armor. He's like, they handed me this note, and they want to give it to you. So he gives you this little fold-up piece of paper.
And it just says for 5 gold, I can read this note to you.
Got him.
Here.
Book wild.
Book wild.
I'm gonna do this.
So warm.
You are.
Brandon, I read the note, but I sent you a thing in Discord.
Oh, Discord? Let me switch over.
I forgot how to whisper in the thing, and sometimes I goof it up, so I'm not gonna risk
Yeah.
goofing it up.
Hey. Alright, I'll type you out the message. It's not super pertinent right now.
Okay.
Alright, who's the part you want to do with the child and the pirate and the barrel wine? Not wine, ale.
I thought we were leaving the pirate behind.
Yeah, I
thought
left
we were
the
drinking the ale.
I left the pirate unconscious in front of the bar before we went into the bar.
Alright.
Why do we have a child?
Because
You
lost your mother.
because Morgan and Josh found a child and were like,
And me.
oh wait, no, Josh was with
No,
me.
I wasn't
Yeah,
there.
I found a
Young.
child.
Yeah, it was Morgan and the Kokoro found a child and decided to take him because he's small and emaciated, and they felt
Roman,
bad.
did you just kidnap someone?
No, all right, hold up. Possibly,
me?
but it's
Yes, I
fine.
can-
It's
Look,
fine. Don't worry
can-
about it.
I mean, they're an orphan. They didn't have any parents, and this pirate's a smelly asshole. So,
No, they have parents. They just are lost.
Yeah.
Oh,
So if it has to be like this, I'll go by myself and I'll take her to the orphanage.
Aww.
I'll meet you guys back up here. Hopefully, it doesn't
Didn't-
take too long.
Didn't we see another elf lady?
Yeah, it was the teacher at the school.
At the
That's
orphanage.
why I'm calling the orphanage. It's school, but I'm gonna bring her there anyway.
Oh, okay.
It's a school in quotation marks.
Yeah. Okay. So we bring her there, then we head out. And I guess I will waddle with the barrel if no one will help me.
I'll carry it.
I'd help, but the barrel is larger than I am.
how much does a barrel weigh?
I don't know. I'm very small.
I can make it lighter.
No, not yet.
Brandon, how much does the barrel weigh?
Weighs 40 pounds.
That's fine.
There we go. Thank you.
I lug it over my shoulder.
I follow you.
I'm gonna I'm gonna steal some of the mugs and put them in my bag. Or the steins or whatever they have for to drink out of.
Let's see. Alright, so the party's gonna make their way out of town, right?
After we put the child, yeah. So we take the child to the place and then we head out.
Alright.
What
So
does the lady say?
I don't care.
she's like, oh thanks, another. And she's kind of like, her eyes like change, she gets like angry and cross. Like, just another mouth to feed.
Ouch.
Yeah, and make sure you clean him up.
Alright, have a good day.
Well, things are gonna turn out just fine, I'm sure.
Your school teacher will teach her all the ways of the world.
So, but where are we going, Mr. What was your name?
I'm Jack Black.
Jack Black. All
I don't
right.
remember that at all.
I'm pretty sure that's part of it, but where are we going, Jack Black?
He's like, I'm on whatever way that barrel's going. He's like, and that barrel's going with us. And he starts wandering through the town. He says you have to
Now
cut.
I remember Jack Black. He's the best character. He just does karate noises all the time, and I'm like, this guy knows his stuff.
He just whistles Tenacious D songs.
Excellent.
So I'm good on the mandolin.
You want you afford the 500 ETF? You can just add them all because that's just a watcher.
Okay.
Anyway, so the party's walking through town. It's a beaming hot day, like not used to it back in like the kingdom. It's just like this equatorial heat burning everything. The sun is so there's no clouds.
Have you ever listened to the chats?
No, that's unrelated.
Yeah, so the heat's very hot, and we're
Yep.
traveling in the direction of the empty.
It's because one of the lines is harsh.
Oh wait, did we decide to travel during? Or no, we're gonna do our approach at nighttime, right? Because it's more likely for them to be asleep.
Yes.
Okay.
But we also have to remember that because of the I take a sip before saying this. You have to remember that because of the harsh heat, a lot of activity around the island is done at night.
Well, hopefully we can get a good vantage point. Also, I'm a complete city slicker. I don't know anything about traveling in the wilderness, so where are we going and what are we looking for? I hope it's buildings.
I think we're looking for a dam, if I remember correctly. Swirly, can you confirm?
Yeah, we are, but what does Jack Black say about the direction of the dam?
He just tells you that the water comes out from the Serpent's Mound, which is like this big old mountain on the other side of the pastures, which is on the opposite side of town. So he said it'll take a day to get there, and he says it takes like a day to get up because there's no trails all the way to the top.
Jeez.
Fine by me.
I wasn't doing anything anyways.
Alright, as the party moves through town, they have to cut through this big open center area where there's usually like a market, but there's nothing there, there's no food, but there seems to be a large mass of people in the center and a couple like stuck supply carts.
Oh, I bet it's a brawl. Let's go watch it.
Let's see why they're we're gonna have to see why they're stopped anyway. We're passing by them.
And where there's a brawl, there's booze.
We have booze. We don't need to be there.
That's a well-known. That's some monk wisdom for you.
Well known by those who drink lots.
Yes. Can't you smell it on the wind?
Every time
start
he is
walking.
in a brawl, there's definitely booze.
Yeah.
Well, what else would you fight over?
So I guess I'll take a further. I'll be in the back area, eating my breadcrumbs, and kind of try to focus on what's going on in the fight.
All right, so
I guess I'll be the head of the party.
All right. Does the halfling or the bird want to do anything?
I'll follow towards the back of the group.
And I'll walk a little bit more in front of him.
I'm just gonna go to the center of the crowd to see what's up.
All right, so the drunk monk stumbles in out of the crowd into like an open area where a couple people are talking. Dimsha follows him, and then the rest of the party with Snort on the outside. Right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right. As soon as you walk out of the crowd, you notice that the supply carts are all manned by soldiers, so it must be like some kind of military supply. And there's somebody on the cart yelling at somebody on the ground who is a kobold in a very nice jacket.
Who are they yelling?
I look upset that there's not a fight.
It isn't a fight. What you mean is that this is a supply transport, and it's full of food, but it's only meant to go to the barracks. The kobold points and shouts, and he says that you should distribute that food evenly to all civilians. And the soldiers say this is only food for soldiers, but they'll distribute whatever is left.
Are we not all soldiers? Fighting in this hellhole? I put on an accent.
Make a diplo check.
I'm pretty sure I don't have points. Diplo or...
Oh yeah.
Roll diplomatics. Wait, where's that?
Wait. Can I help with this?
There is a...
You can, if you take a listen check, you're on the outside.
Sure. Let's see. Wait. It's perception, not listen, right?
Yeah, it's perception.
Also, is it persuasion?
It would be persuasion, you're right. Sorry, I'm still stuck in 3-5 with my mind.
Me too.
I wish I had the persuasion and you had the perception. Oh well, I was gonna see if I could scam them out of some food, but...
The soldier... Oh, sorry.
What does the soldier do?
After the monk talks, the soldier just looks at them. He's like, "You're only a soldier if you earn this uniform." And he holds it out, and all the soldiers start like shaking their spears. It makes a big clamoring. It seems to put the soldiers against the party.
Wait, what will happen if I keep talking?
It just seems like the soldiers didn't like what he said. It was disrespectful. So.
Oh, and I asked them if I've earned the clothes that I wear, and point to my simple vestments.
Many of them just laugh, mostly because there's some small alcohol stains around the edges.
Now, boys. I'm sure you could spare a little bit of food. You know just as well as I do there's going to be naught but crumbs left by the time you're done eating.
Alright, make a persuasion for that, dear sir.
Yee. I hope that worked. Hey, that's the best fucking roll I've gotten the entire time I've played.
Yeah.
What
I
a
didn't
time.
look, but I hope it's a 3.
Oof.
Let's see. The soldiers are all look at each other. They understand the concern of the people. You made a good pitch. One of them looks at you and he says that they'll leave one supply cart just for the people here in the center of town to distribute.
I look down at the kobold and I gesture to the cart.
The kobold says, "I guess I must I must count my victories when I see them." He's like, "Thank you, a wise orc." And he is lifted up by a bunch of people. They're like, "Hey, the kobold did it!"
Can I kind of Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna hold my hand out to the kobold.
Oh, he would totally shake your hand. He'd shake it like furiously, like a presidential candidate in like the 1920s.
I start laughing a little bit, and then I pull him real close. Your vestments look real nice. I'm sure you got some money in it.
Are you trying to strong arm him to give you some money?
Yes, I am.
Right. As soon as you pull him close, he shakes a piggy bank. He just starts like shaking and coins falling out of his sleeves, mostly copper and silver pieces.
Okay.
Lovely.
Can I weasel my way in and say in like a quiet tone toward him? Hey, if you want us to keep working on your side, you should give us a big portion of that food right now.
I'm gonna laugh a birdie squawk.
I gather up the dirty money that fell onto the ground, and I stuff it in my pockets. My little coin sack.
Snort could do an intimidation, or you could make it a persuasion, because it's whichever one you think would do better.
I think mine's definitely with threat in it. Like, we're gonna be messing you up, but
Points to me, and I'm just picking my nose.
well, more of the enforcer that already shook the money out of him.
I'm scary.
Alright, that intimidate 19?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. He's like, fine, you're part of the populace too. Everybody can partake. The crowd just starts going crazy. There's maybe like 40 people in this plaza, and all of them are excited about both the party and the kobold TV.
I guess I'll grab as much as I can and then I'll skedaddle.
Nice. It's three sisters, so it's mostly corn and gourds and beans.
Is there like a crate I can snag?
Oh yeah, it's all loaded in like small woven crate baskets.
Alright, cool. So I'll take that and hopefully that'll be good for rations for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to cook, so I'm gonna guess raw is okay. I hope.
You'd probably eat a raw gourd, yeah. You know.
I can cook.
You know your apple?
Yeah. Oh God.
Do you guys not know how to survive by yourself? You can't cook?
I have rations and cooked food that somebody gave me.
I normally have someone else do that.
I've already in the last game I handed out the cooked food amongst the party, so you guys should have cooked like skewers of food and things.
Well, then I guess you got the job.
I forgot how this character sheet works.
The monk is the cook. Oh no, or was
the orc's the cook. I don't know if I trust the monk to cook.
Yeah, he just pours some more rum in it. Now it's rum thing.
It's rum gourd. You drink the rum out of the gourd.
I made rum soup. You just boiled water and rum in a pot.
You boiled water and then
I just got back and yeah.
We're making fun of your character.
Cooking. We're talking
I know how
about.
to cook. I was just gonna use my herbalism skill.
That doesn't mean you can cook.
Yeah, it's just plants.
Goddamn. Alright, so
I'm gonna follow Jack Black out of town.
I'm just gonna make a stir fry. I've lived on my own forever. You think I definitely do drink cooking wine.
Alright, so the party's heading out of town. They never noticed on the outskirts of town there's strip mines, so they're surface mines where they're digging up tin and copper, and there's all these huge ropeways powered by dinosaurs everywhere. Not super important, just someone want to mention.
Steal one of the dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's like the Flintstones.
Are dinosaurs unique to this part of the world, or would they have had those back home?
No, this is only on this continent.
Okay.
I'm gonna lose my little tiny bird mind.
Why do you like dinosaurs?
No, they're just big and scary.
What? Dinosaurs aren't scary.
They're hollow.
I start getting really hype.
I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ!
Is it your first time at Zero?
If we run into one of those in the woods, I'm gonna punch it.
Remember, kids, if you see a bear, punch it.
Just punch it.
Never
Alright.
tangled with a big lizard before.
One damn dare that fire lizard.
I asked Jack Black what those big lizards are.
They mostly call them like, the big ones that are powering everything. There's a couple different types. He'd be like, oh yeah, all sorts of names. That one's the one with the long neck. And he points at the other one. He's like, that one's the short one with the horns.
Oh, jeez. These are pretty complicated names. I don't know if I could follow it.
He just kind of looks at you like you're crazy for a second. He doesn't understand you're like joking around. He's just like, well, we named him so you could keep it easy to remember.
Oh, thank you.
They don't have sarcasm here yet.
I appreciate the thought of that. Which way are we going again?
Alright, so he guides you out of the strip mine area, out to where the pastures and the fields are. All of them are just barren dirt heaps. There's not even grass growing in the pastures. There's no animals, and there's no people either. The whole place is empty.
Is it, like, really dry?
Yeah, like, it's like the dirt is practically turning to sand in your hands. It just crumples in your fingers. But, Jack Black just remarks that it looks real sad. He shows you how the canals run through all the different fields and pastures, and how there's just no water in them. Let's see, what's that in there? No. Let's see. So after marking the sun for about 2 hours, you guys make it to the other end of the field. You're all sweaty. It's gross. It's humid out. Suddenly, Jack Black's like, "All right, we're here." And he suddenly goes, and just like jumps in the canal.
The empty canal?
Yeah, it's completely empty. He like slides down the side of it.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's gone. He's leaving.
Oh no, he just
No,
said
he's leading us down into the empty canal.
Okay.
I roll the ale barrel down to him,
No, what?
and then slide down to him.
Catch it.
Wait,
Jack, he gets hit like bowling pin style and it becomes slapstick comedy.
I dive after him on my belly.
Just a pendulum.
I notice that Jack Black and Drunk Man are now both on the ground with ale, and I slide down like a cool guy, and I laugh at them.
So is it muddy or is it just kind of dusty and dirty?
It's dirty. It looks like a quarry. There's like water's never been here because it's so dry. And down the basin, there's it's like a really wide part of the canal. There's tents everywhere, and there's like 20 people or so doing things along the edge of the canal, and they all seem pretty busy, if completely dirty.
Is it the best idea to walk in the canal?
I mean, you can ask one of them if you want.
Why wouldn't we stay up here so we can have a better vantage point?
Well, I'm just following Jack Black.
Well, Jack Black, why don't we stay up here for a better vantage point?
Jack Black looks around. He's like, well, the excavating's getting done down here. And he points. He says that they put all of the nearby farmers to work here because otherwise they got nothing else to do.
Why would I care about that? We're trying to get the dam cleared.
He just looks at you. He's like, you guys want to unclog the canal?
You kill me. I throw one of his stale breadcrumbs at his head. Yes! Where do we go?
He just looks so confused.
Is that not what we were sent to do?
No, that was, but you guys never told him.
I told him to take us to the Younty, my dude.
Oh, this is his arca. This is his camp. It's on the way.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yes, that's what the quartermaster's sending us to do, my guy.
He's like, no. He's like, no. He's like, no, don't do that. He's like, look at all the people in this canal. He's like, wait a second, I'll get my partner. And he just runs off into a bunch of tents, yelling.
After he runs off, I reclaim the barrel.
I pick the barrel up from the drunk nasty man.
Oh, this guy out of this guy. Not seriously giving my barrel back.
Nah, we're rationing this.
You can have what's
No.
left at the end of it once we're done with the task. How about that?
I'm not about to watch you shotgun a barrel of ale. I'm sorry,
think that
there's
would
no
be impressive.
shotgun. There's no shotguns in this universe. I'm not about to watch you down an entire barrel of ale.
Oh, I could do it though.
I'm telling you, it's my barrel, and you can have the rest of it when we're done. The whole thing. Whatever's
Alright,
left
what are we
is
doing?
yours. Yeah. There we go.
What are we doing?
Waiting for him to come back, I think.
I run towards him.
What does he mean when there's, like, are there physically a whole bunch of people living in the canal? Is that what's happening?
I think they're doing a dig in the canal. It's
But there's
empty.
people living on the edge of the canal, where it would be like the canal banks.
Hmm.
There's like farms and tents and things.
Why are we being damned? The rest of my partners knew, but they all died.
To give the town water, you scuzzy fuck.
I'm good, so I can get a magic coin. I don't know why you're doing it.
Seems exciting.
Want bird bath.
There we go.
Makes sense. I
Seems
just
like a
want my
good time.
bottle back.
Oh. Benny's trying to drink all of the ale.
Hello.
Shoot him with the Eldritch Blast!
Meg says you're too small to drink all of the ale, Benny.
No, what? No, I'm not.
So, what does Jack Black do after he runs over and tells all his friends that we're going to unclog the dam?
Well, he comes back with like a taller man with a
We weirdo.
What was that? I'm sorry. I didn't catch it.
He returns with a man who looks a bit more sophisticated. As a man with a large nose and large brow. He comes back. And he's like, "What is your business here?" And Jack Black's like, "These guys are gonna unclog the damn Norm."
I just kind of nod at him. That's the plan. And he's our guide.
That's what your quartermaster's sending us to do anyhow.
What's your business with us?
Let's see. Jack tells Norm, who is the man with the large nose and big brow, that the party was tricking him into taking them up the mountain pass so that they could unclog it and destroy everything.
It's not really a trick if you don't ask why we're, asking you to lead us. Maybe
In
you're
fact,
just
we told him.
Yeah, we definitely did.
maybe you're just stupid.
You guys never told him what you're gonna do with it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I never told him what we wanted him to do. I just know I wanted him to lead us. I'm saying he never asked.
He's like, "Well, beggars can't be choosers. We got breadcrumbs lying in your pockets." He just like, he empties his pockets. There's no nothing in them, pretty much.
I just snack on another breadcrumb.
Look. You can lead us there, and then when you come back, you can take it up with the quartermaster on the mainland.
Let's see. Norm's trying to defuse the situation. He's like, "Yeah, you must be tired of walking all the way here." He's like, "Come have some wine and we'll talk about it."
We don't really have time for that.
Like, look at the orc and be like, sounds like a good plan.
We don't have time for it.
Why don't you just bring the wine and we can talk on the way?
Yeah.
Point at the halfling.
Are they even excavating?
Huh?
Artifacts for our archaeology.
More wine.
Why?
Let's see. Norm's like, "Well, that's very interesting, my fellow." He gets like close to you, and then Jack jumps out. And he's like, "Gold! There's lots of gold we're gonna find."
And what good is that gonna do if you don't have any food to buy with it because everything Is Ryan dead?
Jack,
Now,
that much gold, you can leave the island.
Ryan dead!
But why would you want to leave? There's all this gold.
You could be kings of this shithole.
yeah, you could be king of the prison islands.
Because you can't sail a boat on the island.
Mm-hmm.
What about in a river?
In the canal.
It has to be full.
Perhaps instead of stripping this land of all its worth, you could improve upon it.
What about still water?
Ryan dead!
Jack's like, I'm gonna be real with you. I can't repay my nunchucks with good land.
Just cut off your legs and they can't break your knees.
Just kill your sharks!
Didn't we tell you we were going to deal with them once you let us there?
That's also not my problem. Now look here, Sweaty. You can bring us to where the Yuan-Ti are.
I pull on the halfling while this is happening. I'm like, how did he get wine if he doesn't have money?
That's a good question.
That's why he has loan sharks.
Oh.
That's why he has no
Wine
money.
addiction. Now look. You can bring us to where the Yuan-Ti are, and I'll pay you. We might be able to beat up your loan sharks for you, or I can kick you in the nards, and you can bring us there with hurt nards.
Make an intimidate check, but take a +5 because he's attached to his nards.
I should threaten people's nuts more often. Oh man, that's even one of the stats I have points in. That's not with the +5, so 13.
With the 13, he's shaken. He's like quivering. He's like, come on. He's like, oh, don't hurt my nards, man. He's like, not my nards.
Please don't hurt my nards.
Just like pictures of Jack Nicklaus. That's what I do. He will show you, but he's like, don't. But he's like, wait, don't do the canal yet. And he's like, give us some more time.
Well, just show us where it is first, and then we'll do it later. How about that?
Your quartermaster didn't really give us a time limit, but he'd like it done soon. People are dying.
Gold it doesn't quench thirst.
Wait, how close is what's your orc's name?
Genda?
Gensha. How close is Gensha from Jack Black?
I imagine I'm within nard kicking distance.
Okay. I want to cast Hold Person on Jack Black. And once I'm done casting, I say, grab him!
What? But he's gonna lead us there.
Well, now he's not gonna argue. Once we're a good couple miles away, he won't have a choice.
How long does Hold Person last?
Well, he doesn't have to be paralyzed for the duration.
I can just hold him the whole time.
Just carry. So we're back to carrying a person.
Oh yeah, I don't want to do that. Mick should do it.
I'm already carrying the ale, so you don't drink it all.
Yeah, we'll trade.
No. I'd rather make the two small people carry it at the same time than have you carry anything. You can carry Jack Black.
No, I don't wanna. Wait,
You
you
want-
won. All right.
You want to kick you in the nards?
No.
That's right. All right, I guess we're doing this. Let's find out how Hold Person goes against this man.
Yes. Their save.
Yes, there is. It is a wisdom save. He doesn't seem very wise.
I don't know. He connected the whole "we were gonna flood the canal with those people were gonna drown" dots pretty quick.
Well, he's
Oh,
paralyzed.
Got 8.
Alright, it has to be a 14, so he fails.
All right,
So
so
the target must be paralyzed for duration, and duration is up to a minute.
imagine like these little like magical waves show up, and like hands come out and grab him and hold him in place. Bunch of creepy demon hands.
Yeah.
I'm taken aback by him suddenly being held by hands, spectral hands. What sorcery is this?
I clap loudly. It's very entertaining to me.
I just say again, grab him!
What the hell are you doing? I pick him up and put him over my free shoulder.
Let's see.
Come on, Sweaty, we're going.
If you try to take Jack Black, Norm will get in between you two. He's a very tall but not very physical looking man. He looks like he's got thin, narrow glasses and a big nose. And he's like, wait. He's like, there is a lot of gold to be found if you will give us some more time.
You can't feed the people of the island with gold. You can feed them with crops.
I just want my coin back, please. Let's go.
I want my bottle. I look at.
Jack Black gets a saving throw every turn, so you know, take that appropriate, like whenever you think is appropriate.
Small green one. Are we getting my bottle back?
Yes. Everything that they took from you is coming back to you. Come on. We really are doing this.
I mean, he already agreed to take us there. I was just gonna, I just threatened to kick him in the nuts. He was already gonna take us there, or else I'd kick his nuts so hard his heart skips a beat.
So what was the 16 for?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
All right. So you're gonna just push Norm out of the way against you and just grab Jack Black, or?
I guess so.
All right. You throw that man to the ground, and he and all the local farmers look up at you like you're a monster.
I look around.
Oh, jeez. Don't tell me you have a conscience.
No, fuck that. I look around. We'll be back. Do something about it. And I slung him over my free shoulder.
Nice. All right. So
ask Enda to carry me as well.
I will spit on you. Do not touch me.
Correct.
That's rude.
I squawk, cackle, and climb on top of the drunk. Now he is the one carrying people.
Let's go.
Alright, so party's gonna head up.
Yeah.
Alright. It's about midday. The party's making their way. They finally step into the shadow that's cast by the mountain. The Serpent's Mound is kind of a strange mountain when you look at it. Completely green over. You can't see any rocky, jagged bits sticking out. But it's weird 'cause it's not part of like any like mountain range or anything. It's just kind of sticking up in the middle of like this valley.
I wonder. I look at the thing and I'm like, you ever wonder, like, when you see stuff, if it's really just like a thing, like an animal?
I shrug feathery shoulders at you.
Do you ever think about the stuff that comes out of your mouth before you say it, or you just kind of say stuff?
Is Jack Black
I
leading
look
this?
down and I'm like, did I have socks when we left?
Do you have socks now?
I have one sock.
Which way, Jack?
I mentioned you carry away. Jack's like, see you later, Norm, and he just gets carried away, making Jack Black noise.
Jack Black noises.
Picks up an acoustic guitar, takes the neck out, and it's just a broadsword. My long and shiny blade.
I point at the monk and say, give him the map.
It's in here somewhere.
Oh god.
Digging through my pockets.
Norm's like, you don't need a map. He's like, you could just follow the canal, and it turns into a river.
Shush, Norm. All right. Okay. And then I'm just like, here it is. Found it.
Thank you.
Is the map crusty?
It's gross.
Gross. But Jack Black informs the party that you can follow the riverbed that feeds the canal up most of the mountain, but there's also an animal trail that's faster.
And it won't be right on the by the dam that I'm sure is guarded.
Exactly.
All right.
What do you suppose we'd find on the animal trail?
Animal.
Oh, I guess the only animals we've seen are giant lizards. How big is this animal trail?
It's like for small game, small to medium.
It's a game trail.
Okay.
Okay.
Much
Much as I want to punch me a giant lizard, I'm pretty sure they would eat the
I
god.
was gonna say I want to punch you a
halfling.
rabbit more.
I don't know how much backup you're gonna get with the lizard, so I got expeditious retreat. Just remember that.
Great spell. 10 out of 10.
Alright, so which way does the party want to go?
I'm for the game trail if it gives us the advantage, like sneaking up and whatnot.
I repeat exactly what you said in your voice out of my beak.
Terrifying.
I think
I
that's
look at it.
hilarious and endearing.
Do it again, but like in a funny voice.
I do it in your voice.
I find that even better.
I do it in Jack Black's.
I do it in Jack Black's, and a guitar solo also comes out of my mouth.
Oh yeah.
And he's
Impressive.
like, "Chow."
He's like, oh, I like that.
He does a shirtless power slide, and we see his big man kitties.
He starts singing "Kiss from a Rose," and he's like, "It's from Batman." Things he's gone on TV and done for America's Got Talent.
So, is the game trail far, or can we get on it pretty easily?
No, you guys follow the canal to the mountain, and once you're there, you can definitely see where it diverges off, because it's the part that you see is exposed due to some bent-over trees, makes it really easy to spot. Alright, the party's taking the game trail. Jack Black's like, whoa, he's like, I showed you the way. He's like, can you drop me off here?
That is what we agreed on, huh?
No.
Yeah,
Lead us all the way there.
yeah, I put him down.
Does he run?
I offered to pay him to lead us to where we gotta go. So I pay him, and I give him a little bit of the food.
I snap my fingers, and my familiar like skitters off my neck toward him. At like amazing speed. It has 40 feet move, so.
Whoa. What are you going to do once he gets there?
He's gonna crawl on him, go around his neck,
Yes, stab him with my tiny knife.
and then speak into his ear in a very human voice.
Hey, what's up?
He's just gonna say, "You're taking us the rest of the way."
it's your boy.
I'm a freaky demon. I'll kill you with freaky magic.
Exactly. I forget what voice I used. It's been a while.
Was it like a gangster kind of voice? Like a mobster kind of thing?
Oh, I think it was a very slimy voice. I remember
Yeah,
it matches his form.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Like, hey, you're gonna take us the rest of the way up there, right?
And
And
then
then
slurping
he
sounds for some reason.
Clacks his mandibles in his ear very closely.
At the point, I haven't seen your familiar yet, right?
Right. Well, he's been around my neck the entire time. He looks very much like a very godly necklace when he's like that, though.
I
Body.
I look at the halfling the halfling and the bird are the only ones that are nice to me. So I look at that and I'm like, did you guys see that?
See what?
Nothing. Never mind. What did you see?
What does Jack Black do?
Jack Black just he like practically jumps out of his skin. He's like, aye. He's like, I can show you a little bit of the way. He's like, I'm actually more afraid of Yuanti than I am you guys.
Well, that can be changed.
He starts coiling tighter around his neck. It's like, yeah, that's a good start. Let's go.
You sound like Rick from Rick and Morty.
Oh no.
Perfect.
Oh jeez.
That's what it
Say the
was.
thing. Say the Swifty line.
I don't even know what it
Throw
is.
yourself out for our fan base.
I'm Pickle Rick!
There you go. We did it.
Perfect.
Alright, let's go.
Monetized.
Now Nathan has this.
Oh jeez.
Now we're monetized. We were demonetized until that happened.
Seeing that I no longer have to pay him, apparently, I'm just gonna put my money back, I guess.
I open my hand towards him, palm facing the. I'm sorry. I have my palm facing Gensha. I'll take that. I'll pay him. Don't worry. You can trust me.
Yeah, no. And I put my money back in my coin pouch.
You should play us a walking song. Not child.
A walking song.
I look really confident that I got it right.
Well, I suppose. I mean, if you're gonna stop calling me a child, I'll play a
Yeah, I
song.
just called you the opposite of that.
I guess. When you put it that way, your logic is really reasonable. Terran will pull out his loot from his reacquired gear and just start, strumming to get in the zone.
I'm already clapping. I'm like, this is great.
What is the search checks?
I think they still have search, don't they?
I don't
I think
Perception,
it's.
I think.
Perception?
Yeah.
While we're walking, I'm gonna look for shiny things.
It might be investigation if you're actively doing it.
Yeah, maybe.
I think perception is the equivalent of spot, and investigation is the equivalent
search.
of search.
That makes sense.
Something along those lines.
What? Yeah. But like, you could put gather information, I think, into investigation. You can put like listen and other things into other.
And yeah, into perception, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just condensed.
Gotcha.
You also have a passive perception, so you might actually be able to passively notice shinies if it's high enough.
Yee, I'm gonna roll perception.
Passively though.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
Whatever.
A
I don't think
20.
you understand what that means. No, it's good.
You spot an exceptionally shiny rock on a tree.
On a tree.
Yeah, you wanna go get it?
Yeah.
As soon as you clap your hands around, it flies out of your hands with a huge beetle.
Oh,
Well, I kind of want to eat it.
no.
Yeah.
This backfired.
A little bit. Yeah. Chase
Can I
this.
use knowledge something? See if I recognize the type of beetle.
I mean, there's
Huge
just...
knowledge, Benny.
No,
I roll knowledge me in real life. Me.
There's
Yeah.
nature. There's just a straight nature check.
should I do animal
Roll a
handling?
survival check.
Acrobatics.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Both of you, yes.
Yeah, survival.
Is there a tap on the
Crit.
keg that I'm carrying?
No, you have to tap it yourself.
That's fine.
Critical.
I do that and I start drinking from the keg while they're fucking around.
Don't.
Let's see. I imagine Cab is like, that beetle, is it poisonous? He's like, is that a poisonous beetle? And then like the bird person runs up a tree, does a backflip, and grabs the beetle and eats it. And then as soon as he lands, Cab's like, oh no, it's not poisonous.
Clump
I
cheek.
hear the sound of ale flow, and like the wind, I'm a pawn geisha, blocking out the moon, blocking out the sun with my head. An eclipse falls over her as the demon of of alcohol has arrived.
The demon of the tap.
Yes, I'm like, nah, give me some of that.
Nah, I'm good. I put it back.
Dexterity check to like stick my head in it while she's still pouring it.
Oh, I'm pouring it directly into my mouth.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, okay. I've since put it back over my shoulders since you've come out
No,
of.
I already rolled.
I already rolled.
Crit.
Yeah, I know, like, as soon as you, like, close it and put it on your shoulder, you look and he's gone, but he's behind you, and he's opened the tap and he's behind you, drinking it directly.
I'm going to punch him.
Hey, he's stealing my property. Go ahead.
Shouldn't we reward people for such dexterity?
I'm rewarding him with my fist.
I'm crunching on a beetle. Crunch, crunch.
Actually, that's just straight strength check. Give me a second. No, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you suck that monk.
Oh, wait, what'd you roll?
The 12 hit you.
Huh?
Will the 12 hit you? Or was that strength check?
Why'd you roll a strength save to hit me?
I figured it would have been the same regardless. I'm not proficient in
Fist?
in fist. Yeah.
My AC is 16.
I guess I'll roll an actual unarmed attack. Give me a
Yeah,
sec.
do that.
I'm interested.
All the time you need. Gulp, gulp.
There we go. Much better.
Let's see, you try to turn around and punch him, but he does that thing from Avatar where he puts his back to your back and just spins around with you.
Fine. Get sloshed, fall into a ditch, and die for all I care. We're leaving you here.
Sounds good.
I
Jack
leave
Jack's
the monk
like,
behind. I'm clearly tired of his stupidity.
You're not even the least bit impressed. Come on.
No. I find you insufferable and gross, so I'm leaving you here.
I go over to the monk.
Hello.
Hey. You know, I have more coin, right? I can buy you more if we keep going.
Eyes widen, and I'm just like, yes, Captain.
Alright, now give me the barrel.
I give it to you. It's empty.
Just roll it down the hill.
Don't be mad.
I guess we'll deal with this when we get back to town. I give you like a grin with my split lip.
I
Like,
grin
so-
back, not understanding what's happening.
And I continue to
I'm like,
Fall up.
that's a nice person.
I'm gonna grab the monk by the elbow and start leading him to follow the rest of the party.
guess who got blindness, deafness as a spell.
No.
Yes. Alright. I'll keep going from the rear. Make sure everyone's going quick. Prod the monk
I
if
am
he slows
more
down.
alert now that I have some of the god juice in me.
You've imbibed.
Yes. I am full of the elixir. I have drunk from the peach.
It's from the Latin word bibe, which means to drink.
That's why when people don't drink, they say I do not imbibe.
Interesting. Just like when you don't abide by the law, you don't drink of the law.
No, abide and imbibe are different.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay, continue. No
Anyway,
more linguistics.
come on, now we're an educational channel.
I'm far ahead with Jack Black, and we're being best friends.
Let's see, Jack Black's telling you about the time last time he saw the Yuan-Ti, and he totally like seduced the High Priestess, and then like when the High Priestess guy found out, he chased him out, and he's like, no, he's like, I fought him to the death, and he's like, I killed a high-ranking Yuan-Ti official. It was really strong.
What's the physique of this man? Is he the physique of Jack Black?
Yeah.
I humor him and go, sure you did, buddy.
He's like, I had like 5 Yuan-Ti wives. That's like 2 more than usual.
Oh, wow, that's so impressive.
I can't wait to see all of his messed up Yuan-Ti half-breed children.
Ugh, yuck. his gross snake monster kids.
They're like half dwarf and then just a swarm of lizards at the top half.
Sounds awesome.
Anything like of note happen as we're traveling on the path?
Well, the game trail is really small, so you guys are basically bushwhacking your way through things. It's starting to get late in the day. The sun's getting far. You all feel this very ominous feeling. You can't quite place it. It's as if there's like anxiety or dread just built into the atmosphere.
What do my gobbo eyes see?
It's not super dark yet. I mean, you have dark vision. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Can I do a perception though?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm also gonna do a perception.
We're all gonna look.
We're all gonna perceive.
Do 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 do. No, that's fine. Did it do it? do. Okay, there we go. It actually did do it. I just didn't hear the boop.
I thought you meant because no one else sang with you.
I mean, if you guys don't want to sing with me, that's fine. I won't be offended.
Just
I open my beak and a whole mariachi band comes out of my mouth.
Taryn immediately starts joining in, playing louder.
I sing beautifully. What are the chances of me getting that for both rolls?
1 out of 20.
Whoa.
ooh!
But it's actually not, is it? Because it's
Oh,
twice.
specifically a 7 or the same number of rolls?
Well, I rolled the same number.
Well, yeah, so
Right, then it's 1 out of 20.
each time,
But I
yeah.
rolled it twice in a row.
Yeah,
What are
each
the odds of doing it twice in a row?
same thing.
It's still 1 out of 20.
It doesn't change for each die.
No. I'm saying, like, so if you roll one number, it's 1 out of 20 is the chance. To roll
Yes.
the same number twice is 1 out of 20?
If you don't care about the number, yes. If you want it specifically to be a 7 both times, then it's 1 out of 400.
Yes, that's what yep. See, I knew.
Got your factorial, son. Alright. So it's starting to get dark, and you all just see out. Jack Black just starts screaming. He's like, why? He's like, what are you guys doing? He's like, stop making noise. It's nighttime.
I wanted to do that.
Wanted to do what?
To tell everyone to shut up.
I'm like,
Start making
I look at-
predictions.
I look at Jack Black in a state of confusion.
He said it was more active during nighttime, I say in a hushed tone.
Oh.
Destroyed. Your head gets lopped off by like a velociraptor.
Oh shit! Fuck.
A Vorpalraptor.
Clever girl.
A Vorpalraptor wearing a wizard's hat.
Fuck.
Clever girl.
10 monocles.
Alright, does the party want to rest for the night or travel through the night?
I mean, Jack Black can't see in the dark, so we might. And Taryn, you don't have night vision either,
I do
right?
not. I do
Oh,
not.
and Kebza Hunam also, right?
Oh,
I
gross.
am.
Okay.
But we could walk with torches. We don't have
Yeah.
to walk blind in the dark.
That's fair. I mean,
How-
we could do
Doesn't
that.
either.
How far are we from the dam?
He says that you're 30% from the top.
That's
So
70% from the bottom.
Okay. I was about to say, so we're almost there. We should probably rest then, and then do travel during the day while we still have cover, and then set up what we're going to do at night again. You know? But if Jack Black has problems sleeping right now, he probably shouldn't sleep right now.
Well, we can just knock him out or drink. Helps me fall asleep.
Does it?
Pass out.
So wait, so you guys are gonna tie up Jack Black and knock him out and then go to sleep?
What?
No.
I don't think he would run away from us in the middle of the night in dangerous territory with his human eyes.
I thought he was a dwarf.
Is he a dwarf?
Jack Black reminds me of a dwarf. But like the actual Jack Black, I'm sorry.
I am now Google searching Jack Black dwarf. Wish me luck.
It's just gonna have Gimli with Jack Black's face.
That's what I'm hoping.
So, I'm fine with sleeping for right now, but we'll have to do watches.
Mm-hmm. Is Party all good for that?
My familiar can take a watch, though. They'll be smaller watches than they would have to be.
Can I get out of having to take a watch on account of me being blind at the night? Or
I'm
is
also
that not a
blind.
valid excuse?
I think we're all relatively blind, except for...
If we can make a fire, I don't know how good of an idea is to do it on a trail, but
How do I add pictures?
copy picture and then paste.
I mean, I guess, but I
Oh,
saved it because it was great. So
all right. So we'll start setting up camp because it's not completely dark, right, Brandon?
Not yet. It's at like sunset.
Okay. So I guess the best idea would be to
Set
start up camp. Yeah, we'll set up camp, then have a fire so we can. Those that can't see can a little bit. But I don't know. Like, I as a person know that we should clear brush, but me as sort that has never set a campfire, I don't know that.
I'll clear the brush. I lived in the woods.
I'll set a fire right now. I swear.
I'm gonna stop you with a bird glare and clear the brush first.
Okay.
Alright, what's the watch order everybody's gonna take?
I will go first so I can sleep. And then, shoot, I even forgotten the name of my familiar. I'm such a bad player.
isn't it Frank?
I think so.
I think it was something like that.
It started with an F, I think, but yeah. So it'll be me, then I'll have Frank go. Because it'll be darker by then.
I guess I'll watch after the familiar does then.
And
Frankie?
I'll go after
Yeah,
you.
it was definitely Frankie.
Alright,
So I looked up Jack Black dwarf and found this picture where it says that he's the king of the dwarves. Then I found the source of it. Someone made an entire slideshow about dwarves.
Nice. So, after Gensha,
It's me.
then after, Clang, it's gonna be what, Terran?
Sure. As long as we have a fire.
Alright, and then we'll have, Jack do the last one. Unless we don't trust him, which is fine, but...
I wouldn't trust him.
Alright. Then everyone has to be watching Jack as well as invading creatures, so he doesn't escape.
I'm gonna eat some bugs before we go to sleep.
alright.
You eating bugs, faggot.
What is that from?
That's something that was from an old game I was in with Morgan.
And also me.
Yeah,
Were you in that? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
That was the one Dewey ran, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought that was the Elder Scrolls game I was in, but no, that makes sense.
It was Dewey's game because that's what because Swirly's character used to eat the bugs that crawled over his skin.
Yeah.
Anytime we tried to say anything, we would just yell, "Got you eating bugs, faggot."
Okay. Yeah, and Frank is gonna go back to his normal slimy demon form when he's at watch.
Cool.
Get his grease on people so he can be the greasy strangler.
I'm disgusted because I don't like to get my feathers ruffled.
Well, don't worry. He's not waking you up. He's waking Hensha up.
Good.
Alright, everybody make will saves. Make a will save for your familiar, Morgan.
Alright. Wait, you mean wisdom? Wisdom, charisma, intelligence. Your choice.
Will would be a wisdom save, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I got 13 from me. And let's see what my bonus for my familiar is. I don't have a sheet for him. I just have his stats drawn up. So...
I've been rolling real shit.
Oh! Frankie's so fucking awake.
Yeah, coffee.
Oh wait, I don't think demons need to sleep. Never mind.
Check out wisdom save. Yeah.
Does that sound right, Josh? Do demons need to sleep?
That sounds right for a 3rd edition. I have no idea about it.
That's fair.
I don't really know the types all that well.
Well, I'll just say he does then. And
He doesn't need to, but he doesn't want to take watch the whole night, so he tends to sleep.
Yeah. He's just a dick.
Let's see. As I mentioned, the party has like a nice little campfire where you guys cook some of the food you got from the supply cart. Jack Black tells you a story that everybody obviously knows is complete jack shit, and just kind of paints him as some kind of hero, but he's obviously some kind of slimy underbelly person who didn't pay regular people loans.
Frankie laughs. He thinks it's hilarious.
And then when Jack Black goes to sleep, he ties himself to a higher part of a tree and then laughs at you guys for sleeping on the ground.
I want to ask why he's tying himself to a tree.
He's like, once you spend some time off the plateau, you never want to sleep on the ground.
That's no answer at all.
It isn't. Later.
I mean, I'm not completely on the ground. I have a bedroll.
I just sleep right on the ground.
Oh, good.
Same.
I'll sleep at tree.
That's too much effort.
Jack Black's just crazy.
I'm a man that lives without shame. Pees on a nearby tree without saying anything to anyone.
I squawk at you because you're peeing on the tree that I'm sleeping in.
Jack Black's like, that's our tree! And he throws like a slug at you.
Squark! Squark! Squark!
I can't stop on midstream.
Out of your mouth comes the sound of pissing.
Yeah. But I look real mad the whole time.
Angry pissing. Hey, watch how fast I can piss.
Cut down the tree with the sheer force of my urine.
Alright. Does anybody have any questions for Jack Black, or want to do anything before we go to sleep cycle?
So we saw the dinosaurs. What's the small game like here? Is there anything we should be worried about while I'm sleeping on the ground?
Bloodworms.
Ringworms.
Butt maggots.
But oh yeah.
Whoa.
The classic.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out for butt maggots.
Ground bees.
Those are real.
Those are real, yeah, but you still have to watch out for them.
That's true.
Soft centipedes.
Just watch out even more because they're real.
Frankie just grins at you.
Sock centipedes.
Spicy boys.
We have a special at work called the Spicy Boy right now.
Is this spelled B-O-I?
No, it should be. I didn't get to write it on the board, so it's not.
Oh, no.
I know.
Do you mean fire ants, John?
No, I mean fucking spicy boys, you Cro-Magnon.
So, does anything happen during my watch? Do you want me to make a perception check? Or...
Nope. Everything seems pretty normal. Jack Black tells you that the large game is off the plateau, which we are still on the plateau. He said once you get off there, it's like carnal madness with like just at night it's just teeth and violence and terrifying noises all night.
Hot.
The
Awesome.
clashing of bone and teeth.
He says that on plateau you're pretty much safe from the majority of larger predators. During Snort's watch, nothing really seems to happen. You look up and remark the sky looks different. The stars are just differently aligned because the continent is so far away.
I have no idea where I am.
I don't know what's going on.
Alright,
I feel like I don't know what's going on, like all of the time.
as long as nothing bad happens, I'll switch my watch to Frankie.
Alright, Frankie just kind of like tags you out with his whole body, I imagine.
And I wipe it on the ground. Actually, who's by me? I wipe it on them if they're asleep.
It's not Jack Black, he's in a tree.
It's not me, I'm also in a tree.
It's the monk.
Alright, I wipe it on the monk.
Blends right in.
There's just gonna be a big old grease stain on your disgusting tunic.
Doesn't look any different than normal.
There you go.
Yummy.
Anything happen for Frankie?
Frankie doesn't see anything, but he remarks on his place in life. He's like, should have been an actor.
My mother was right! Why go into demoning when you can do medicine?
It's like, Frankie,
You always say, "Oh, Frankie, I'm so disappointed in you. Why aren't you like your brother Shlomo?"
Why can't you be a pit lord like your uncle?
I told you, Uncle Jamiroquai could have gotten you a job down in the pits. Well, no.
You had to be a familiar.
Your sister works for that Asmodeus guy, and I hear he's up and up, you know?
I heard he's doing real good things.
Mom! Alright.
I love you too, choking victim.
I love you too, choking victim.
Hey, I love you, Dad.
I got the voice back, alright.
who's that?
Alright.
What's your baby's name? Choking victim.
So,
I'm trying to type a message to Magna. It's just, could I love you too, choking victim? And
so nothing happens during Frankie's watch?
No, everything is fairly quiet for a night. But he does notice there's a lot of frogs croaking, like a crazy amount.
Huh. Well, Frankie's gonna tag Gensha in.
Alright.
His gross, greasy, fat demon form.
Oh, I wipe it off on the monk.
I roll over in my sleep.
Good luck! Watch out for the frogs!
I'll punch a frog. I keep my morning star drawn.
We're gonna... It can be a
Good
frog
morning, Star.
that vomits more frogs.
Since you just woke up. Throw up in my sleep.
Fine.
I just rip ass.
Don't turn them over.
Genshin, you don't have anything happen during your stay, but you do have fond memories of using this morning star to bludgeon people.
In the pits.
Those were some good times. Alright, who's next?
Me!
I'll
Playing Jangle.
I'll high five you.
Bojangles.
I'll fall out of the tree.
Klein, make a perception check.
Oh no! Oh no!
Scrungo Bungus.
I got an 18.
You suddenly
That names all my characters from now on.
Scrungo Bungus.
What was the one that you were gonna call yourself before? Because Morgan and I used that over and over again in the episode. Like right after that one. Like Morgan would do something, and I'm like, what would Bongo think about that?
Yeah, oh yeah, I was gonna name myself Bungo.
What would Bongo think about that?
What do I notice with my perception check?
You suddenly wake up. You realize that you fell asleep during your watch.
Oh no!
You heard somebody making some noise, or maybe something was making some noise. And you look about. You see, by the monk, by Gensha, and by Sort, there are shadows moving around on top of them.
Alright, I'm going
They're about the
to...
size of large dogs.
Oh shit! None of my spells are good for this. Oh wait, Thaumaturgy, whatever is, I think, like a version of prestidigitation, except for clerics.
An abjuration spell. What do you do with it?
I'm gonna make a big ol' flash,
Alright.
and I'm gonna go, ah!
Oh god.
Air horn siren or something?
Yeah.
Did we wake up?
Yeah, everybody wakes up. Jack Black's like, oh, what's happening?
Oh fuck!
Wow, it's that powerful. It woke me up.
Oh,
Yeah.
From your drunken stupor.
And a squawk to end all
Jeez.
squawks.
Alcohol.
So-
Hungover, I go into my race mode.
What's around us, dude?
Oh, when you suddenly come through, there are 3 slimy rat men standing over top of you. One of them is white, and the other 2 are brownish gray. They're like, the jig's up! And they start like scurrying as best they can towards the woods. Eggs full of who knows what.
Dexterity to catch one by his greasy mane.
Can I fry one with Scorching Ray?
You can!
I get 3 rays, and they're all going to be on the same one.
Nice. Let's see.
16 to grab him.
So, does a 9 hit?
It doesn't hit, and you don't grab a monk.
Wait, so
What? How fast is he? Some kind of fast genius.
I don't hit either of them?
You know what? For funsies, I'm gonna try and whip an axe at one of them.
Right. Is that a ranged dex?
Range strength.
Oh,
Wait, you're 20 and your 21 didn't hit, Morgan?
I don't know. Did they hit?
I thought you were the 9. Is that all 3 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, your 20 and 21 do hit. What's the
Oh,
hit
okay.
roll?
It's 2d6 per ray that hits.
I'm just gonna give up.
I'm done. Fuck these guys.
Venturins, I'm going back to my dad. He's got a
Jesus.
job down at the accountant's office.
It's 9 damage total. That's pretty disappointing.
Nice. And actually, you just like, while you're still prone, you just roll over and point both hands forward, and 2 big beams of ray jut out like phasers.
I'm surprised you didn't sick your familiar on him.
Scorching Ray is a really good spell, though.
Yeah.
Can Terran try and grab one as well? Are these like smallish creatures?
They are, but they were far away from you, so if you do, you're gonna have to take a -1 to try and reach one.
Alright, is that a dexterity check?
Yep.
Okay.
What'd you get in the axe, Ganja?
Got a fucking 8. I'm just gonna roll again. Oh wow, and I just wasted a crit doing a test. Whatever. That's
Nice.
fine.
Classic John.
Womp womp.
Classic Bungo.
What would Bungo do right now?
Bungo, the study of bungology.
Bungo would shit in his hand and whip it at them.
Bungo, a true Galarian hero. Or a true Zarian hero.
Alright, so Terran does grab one. Terran manages to lunge and grab the one who got crispified, who was stunned by being hit. He's basically just a crispy critter right now. He's like almost no health.
I'm gonna go to grab one. But you can finish it when Terrence is...
Yeah. You can go Bard.
I guess I'll just try and hold him down until one of our larger, stronger characters can arrive.
Alright, you probably don't need to make a check. If you just put your weight on him, he has like no health, he's just probably gonna lay there.
Oh, awesome. Alright, that's what I'll do. Terran just like lies just flat on the rat person.
Is it the crunchy rat?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Extra crispy.
Call me that from now on, Crunchy Rat. No, I changed my mind. Don't call me that. That's terrible.
Alright, did Gensha throw another axe? I know, Clang, you went.
Yeah, I'll just use my roll for my other axe and then go pick up my axes.
Pick that axe up.
The other one crit though, which is much better than my fucking 8.
Let's see, Clang manages to grab a second one.
Drop that axe.
Are either of the ones the white one?
No, you guys both grab the gray, brownish ones. The white one managed to scurry into the nearby bushes. It has an exceptionally large bag, weird body structure. Clang, you have one.
I'm gonna climb on it and like grapple its face and wait for and like wave at Drunk Monk to come help me. Come here, you fool! I say in a large black man voice.
I look around and I'm like, okay.
You don't see me?
I just don't. It's dark. I'm who, man?
There's a campfire still.
Yeah, I also can't see the dark.
I go over and I look at the rat and I'm like, hey.
Take it! Take it!
I take the rat. I'm like, stop yelling!
Alright, did I end up hitting one of the rats with my axe?
Oh, what do you get in the die? I don't see it.
It's way up. It's underneath my 8.
No, that critical was just a test. With the 8, you hit.
You passed.
Yee, I passed the test.
And the axe just flies off in the woods somewhere.
That was a warning throw, right?
Yeah, it just cuts down a tree in one swoop.
The
Oh,
7
boy,
rat
dang.
fall from the sky.
Does the 12 work? Does it hit the guy with the big sack?
Yeah, you chuck it, it slices open the sack, and you see a small splash of blood come out and scatter in a nearby tree.
Oh no.
Gross.
I go to get my axes.
Alright, what do you guys want to do with the rat man?
Shake him down!
Eat them.
I'm gonna pick its pocket.
Yum! Yeah!
I start sharpening my knives.
I checked the one that I'm like lying on top of for weapons.
He smells like burnt dog hair. You search him, he's got like some knives, some forks. They're all rusty.
I like toss him aside in disgust.
When you search him, his bag, he has a bunch of stuff in your inventory in there.
From my inventory, I take it all back.
Yep.
Slap him in the face.
Slap him in the face.
You get like burnt stuff over your hands.
Kill him.
Owl dick.
When Kenku shakes down the rat man, he's like, please do not do that. He's like, that perturbs me.
Too bad!
He just
I
looks,
was like, oh,
I have rights. He's like, you cannot violate them.
I make a angry dog growling noise.
We're the law out here.
Bitch.
which
You got-
one? Is this the one I'm holding?
Yes.
So what were you doing
I'm
before
like-
my friends get rough?
Before that, when he says I have rights, I'm like, but aren't all rights of a citizen forfeit once they break the law? Yawn, look around for more alcohol.
Just licking the barrel.
He just looks. He's like, "There's no reason we can't be civil."
I agree, but I'm just saying that your statement was false.
He tells you that he has a fairly posh voice. He tells you that he and his associates are scavengers, and this is their mountain they scavenge. He says you have to be on this mountain, and we're scavenging you. Didn't seem like you're using your items.
Do I catch up to the one that I hit with my axe who had the sack?
Make a perception check. See if you can follow his blood trail.
Okay.
What's in the sack?
Did I hit the sack?
Yeah, it's leaking items everywhere.
It's a little goblin.
I try to pick up as much as well, I'll pick up as much as I can after I'm done trying to follow the bleeding rat man.
Classic bleeding rat man.
Let's see
what
Always
Bungo
running
would
away
do.
and not getting killed.
Bye, Meg, you're gay.
Oh,
Do boy.
I didn't get to say bye to Meg. Or tell him that he's gay.
So Gensha's stalking through the woods. With her dark vision, she's able to peek out, well, not color, but the shade of the blood and smell it. Finally, there's items that she's following. It's an easy trail, almost like a trail of candies through the woods. And then she rounds a corner and sees there's a small leg sticking out of a bush.
I drag his ass out of the bush, and I pick him up by his leg.
It's miraculously somehow the monk.
How did you find my bush?
I'll be back. Let me lie in my vomited peace.
Let's see. When you
Also, I thought this was America.
Let's see. You grab the leg and pull. It gives a lot more resistance than you thought, and you realize that the leg is just a toe.
Oh no!
Oh. What in the fuck?
It's a big
Oh
boy.
no! Is he a giant rat now?
Yeah. Did he
Rude.
transform into a big fucking rat? Be fucking terrifying. Holy shit.
He's a rat king.
Because it's dark vision, you just saw like the skin gleaming. So when you grab it and pulled it, the resistance pulled something out of the bushes. All you see in front of you is this big piece of ivory. It looks really sharp, and you're not sure what it is. It's so close.
But it's something cool.
But I pulled on a big toe.
Yep.
Did anything else react to me pulling on a big toe?
Just that you became aware that there was a large creature attached to this toe.
Did I rustle them? Are they jostled?
Is it a skeleton?
What would Bungo do in this situation?
Yeah, what would Bungo do right now?
Eat the toe!
Bungo would shove the entire creature in his ass.
Whoa.
That was kind of a pervert.
What?
Nah,
Okay.
Bungo just knows how to take care of shit.
Literally shit, not
Oh.
like things and things. Just Bungo's job is like he's a janitor.
Bungo's a toilet goblin.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Oh,
My brother was a toilet goblin.
They get good money.
It's a noble profession.
They do get good money.
I back up.
It's real shitty work though.
Yeah.
I back up and start trying to pick up the shit that spilled out of the bag.
Alright, as soon as you do, you hear this huffing noise. Whatever this creature is, it is perturbed.
Mm.
Oh, I got perturbed.
It's probably perturbed.
Got perdupled.
It's mad.
She tells me.
It's booty blasted.
And you're gonna be annihilated.
the face when you're just sleeping and some guy booty blasts you by
Rectum
tugging on your
ruptured.
toe. Fucking gross.
Let's see. Let's go back to camp really quick while Gensha cleans up.
And tries not to get reverse booty blasted.
Alright, what did the bard want to do? The bard took all the items back. The monk is shaking down that guy. Kenku is also there shaking down that guy. Snort is also there. Jack Black is untying himself from the tree. What the party want to do?
I guess interrogate these guys.
Just remember, WWBD.
What would Bungo do?
What would Bungo do?
Where? Why? Why? Where's Bungo? Why? Where's Bungo, dude?
I asked them who they're working for.
He says that they are a solo operation.
Self-employed? Good for you. At your age?
Can you tell us anything about the Yanti?
He gets real cross and looks at you. He's like, I'll have nothing with those scalards.
Alright, I take out my dagger.
I take out her dagger.
Yeah, I got 3. Taryn, get in on this. Take out my dagger.
Taryn will take out his own dagger, okay?
Alright.
I take out your other dagger, and I'm like, ugh.
You start licking it.
How
Start
do you
licking
know
it
I have
behind.
another dagger?
I'm like, tell us where the booze are.
The booze?
Tell us about the
Is that
Yanti.
Is that not what we're mad about?
Can I roll to find a mouse on the ground and then eat it, but like look at the other mice people like the whole time and stare into their faces?
Yeah.
Sure.
So I just
I
kind of glean my dagger and restate my
Intimidate or
my
perception?
Make it intimidate. What was Morgan saying?
what?
What did Morgan say about the...
I just kind of get out my dagger and restate the question. Do you want me to roll intimidation or no?
Yeah.
Alright. What the hell? I got a +6.
Let's see. As soon as you start threatening him, instead of looking intimidated, he has like a small smile stretch across his weird, like, patchy-haired face.
I look behind us.
I drop a dagger on him.
He says that he's like, we'll just settle this the regular way. He's like, parlay. He's like, we'll play a game and settle it. And he like moves his body around playfully.
No.
Oh.
I stab him in the shoulder blade.
All right, Jack Black comes down from the tree. He's like, whoa! He's like, whoa! He's like, you can't do that after some parlay.
I shoot daggers at him from my eyes.
Impressive. What spell is that?
Is he parlaying us? What's happening?
Yeah.
Nah, he's getting stabbed. It's a weird word for getting stabbed.
Jack Black tells you that's a big offense around here to do that to the indigenous people.
You can't tell anyone if you're dead.
Jack Black's like, you never know who's watching. Jack Black just kind of eyes you.
Jack
You
Black,
know.
what's your last name? Because his first name is Jack Black, right?
It's also Jack Black. It's Jack Black, Jack Black.
Tetsu.
I think it's Jack Blackjack.
Ooh.
Well, I already stabbed him once. I don't know.
Anyway, I'm just like,
I'm out of options.
business around here. What game do you propose?
Oh, Jesus.
He says that he indicated it, but that means you can pick the challenge. And he says he's quite good at 5-finger fillet. And he holds up his hand, shows that he's only got 2 fingers on one hand left.
Unfair vanish!
I was like, he must be good. Look at that. Anyway, I'm like, drinking contest?
Do we have
Look at the party.
booze? We don't have... Wait, I don't know if we should say that.
Wait.
Hold up. No, we didn't say it.
It's not enough alcohol, I don't think.
We gotta save it for later. Remember, we can't do that.
Oh yeah.
That's just because you'd lose.
Eyes one.
Oh,
Jesus, just chuckle and pat you a little too hard on the back.
All right.
Begin to yawn. Oh boy.
Monk, make a perception check.
To see if they have booze or not.
Huh? Oh no, it's unrelated.
Okay.
Let's see. The Ratman tells you that he has it's a game based on stone tablets that you guys can play in his lower breast. Oh no, in his friend's lower breast pocket.
Critical.
I was like, oh wait, no, let's play dice. I have dice. I take out my stuff
Wait,
playing
critical.
dice.
I got a critical.
Okay, what are you
My
gonna do?
third crit today.
Alright, cool.
Brennan, what do I see with my Who-Man eyes?
You notice that somebody comes out of bushes behind you and grabs onto your leg with little tiny hands.
I noticed that as they're grabbing onto my leg or before.
Huh? Well, they're just about to grab onto your legs.
I turn around and point my staff at them.
Alright, when you do, it's the white rodent. When you see him, he's got like, his hair is even more patchy. His eyes are all like glaucoma over, and he's like twitching violently.
I look at the brown gray and I'm like, is this normal?
He's like, it's what normal? Don't insult Twitchy.
Oh, okay. I'm like, hey Twitchy, you gonna play a game with us?
Twitchy's like, I play game, and he shakes it, like his shakily grabs a bunch of like stone tiles out of his pocket, and he's like spilling on the floor as he holds them out. He's like, I'm good.
I just start shaking my dice in hand. I was like, no, dice. We're doing dice.
Oh.
Now let's see how the game.
She's the boss.
Right.
Right? And I like turn around to Gensha and I'm like, is she the boss?
Gensha's not there.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You turn around to the empty bedroll of Gensha.
Well,
Gensha
she's not
dead.
the boss.
Gensha dead. Oh no.
I'm not a caveman.
Gensha gone. Bah.
Unga bungo.
Unga bungo.
Boogity boogity.
Where's my booze?
If Gensha was chasing the white mouse, then where's Gensha?
Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tap my forehead. Need more
Does
booze.
you want to use the dice game?
Yeah, I have proficiency with dice.
All right.
Oh, so do I. I'm in.
Oh, wait, what? What do you want? Hold
I
on.
want to play.
We gotta bet something. It sounds like they're betting their freedom versus our knowledge. Or we want their knowledge and they want their freedom. What do you want?
I'll just play on our side.
What? If you,
Just do that
they'd have
between
to.
us, right?
Alright, fine. This is fine. It doesn't screw it up at all. Let's do it.
Alright, never mind.
No.
You
No, it's fine.
talked out of it.
It's fine. We're doing this.
All right. So
Oh, and I just hold up dice. I'm like, are we playing?
We all bring our own pairs of dice.
I don't have any dice. It's your dice.
Oh no! Bastard! I pickpocket them back.
Okay, that's fine.
that's funny. Here, we'll go back to Gensha. Gensha, make a hand animal check. We still got that,
Oh,
right?
goody.
Yep.
Can handle bandable check.
Make an animal touchy check. Here I go.
Make a handle mandible check.
Ooh, that's pretty good touching. You touch the animal real good.
I touch him right in the
Ew,
face.
gross. Stop doing that, please.
Touch his butt.
Oh no.
Oh,
Right in front of Benny.
we all
Gross
lose
poop
now.
comes out.
All I meant is like Gensha like pets the front of the beast, and then it's like you have to prove that you're the alpha male, and bites the beast's ear. Now the beast is subservient.
It's yours.
Have you ever seen was it Brooklyn Nine-Nine? It's like you gotta decide the alpha. Please don't hurt us. Oh, I get it. We're the beta.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but
Boyle.
yeah, Boyle. So we can pick it up next week with the dice game and with revealing what the monster is.
It's me.
I knew it.
Oh,
Boyle?
man.
Ben was the monster the whole along.
He drank so much that he became big and scaly.